let's the record reflect. Okay, the law officer sued the county. It was four individual. It was James Kelly, he's the king leader, Mary Zimmerman, Chuck Reiner, and Kevin Gilroy. Let's reflect the record. Now, the press, do not make a mistake. Four individuals sued the county. Okay. The other law officer who did not sue the county is Justin Dungelberg. He's running for an election. Leo Morelli is running for an election. Meg Boris is running for an election. And this individual and the coroner and Mary Zimmerman, they don't know if they're going to win the election yet. Okay, they don't have no idea if they're going to win the election. The other individual, they're not winning the election, they need to sue the county. Now, let's see this, the people right now we seat. We have a seat. We seat in Northumberland County. Is the Tony Phillips, who do not sue the county, is Tony Phillips, the controller. He did not sue the county. District Attorney Rossini did not sue the county. Protonicate Catalina Strauss, he did not sue the county. Commissioner Rick Sharp, he did not sue the county. Stephen Bridy did not sue the county. Vinny Clausi did not sue the county. There are only four individuals that sued the county. They won because of the commissioner's office. We got the paycheck for $1,400,000 in 4 years. They're taking us to court because they want the money back. That will be, we will not accept this lawsuit. They've been draining the blood of the taxpayer for 100 years. They're gonna stop. They're gonna stop to drain the blood of the taxpayer. I said the taxpayer that won this, four individuals, they can have it. But we will raise the tax to give back $1,400,000. I don't think the taxpayer will want that. And I urge the taxpayer to not vote for this four individuals. I repeat again. Jim Kelly, Mary Zimmerman, Chuck Reiner, Kevin Gilroy. They should be thrown out of office. Okay? Here, I have this handcuff here. They handcuffed the taxpayer for 100 years. We gotta open it up. No more handcuffs. No more. This gotta end. We gotta open it up. This gotta end. We gotta open it up. Mr. Bridy, go ahead.
What most people don't realize is months ago we passed the Business Incentivized Grant Program and have been working diligently to bring jobs to our county. We decided since three KOZs weren't even brought up to a vote that we had to act as county commissioners. Mr. Clausi and myself, we passed the Business Incentivized Grant Program, which will refund businesses that create jobs here, the county portion of the real estate taxes. With that said, we cannot raise the people's taxes to pay the businesses back for job creation. The arrogance of these entitled career politicians is shameful. They are suing you, the people, for your hard-earned tax dollars. We will not be intimidated by these frivolous lawsuits that will save the taxpayers $1.4 million. I implore the people to not vote for these career entitled politicians, of which many of them have lived off the taxpayers, not only themselves, but their families as well. That's all I have to say.
And for the record reflect, that we will fight to the bitter end of the taxpayer for $1,400,000. We will not give a dollar back. Okay? You guys have any questions?
Yeah, it sounds like you guys are campaigning for the opposition. Is this the appropriate venue to be doing that?
No. Sir, I want you look when they serve us today. This is not, we didn't start this. They started this. We didn't start this. We do not start this. They started this. We didn't start this.
Would you have not called for the taxpayers to vote against these people had this not happened this morning?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. They started the war. We're going to go after.
Can they hold that for 9 days or give it to you? I mean, if it was filed, why was it held there?
They were all working together.
Hold on. This is a conspiracy against the county. The taxpayer in Northumberland County, it's a conspiracy what they did to us today. They sent us a lawsuit to defend it 23 hours. 23 hours we got to defend the lawsuit. You know why? Because we don't even know what's in this package yet. Because they're corrupt politicians. They want to rob the taxpayer. And I hope tomorrow the judge ordered us to be in court at 9:15.
Did the sheriff's department give it to you right away? After they came from
I give it, Mr. Bridy's, we got served at 10:30 today.
They handed us the paper.
I'm sorry, we didn't get served, they handed us the paperwork at 10:30 today.
And for you to make a statement like that, I'm an independent, I have not endorsed any candidate, whether it's from the president on down, and I will not do so.
It wasn't a statement, it's a question. I'm sorry if you're offended by it, but it was fair.
Excuse me?
I think, well, I should be offended by it. When have I endorsed any other candidate? I have not. I have brought out the truth. Mr. Kelly, even in the zoning, they come in here and they make these baseless, shameful allegations, and then they say,
Listen, it's not a matter of
you're doing it
timing,
because
we
you're a
basically
friend.
just did endorse them. I asked the question, it was fair.
Yeah, you have, I asked a question. Absolutely, I'm telling you, Mr. Chicatano, we got, give this paper 10:30 today. We didn't start this, they started it. They had all set up to have a big blog in the newspaper. You know what? It backfired because I called a news conference.
Will you guys be in court tomorrow? Will you go
I'll
to
be in court tomorrow, yes, at 9:15.
Have you given any thought for your attorney to try to delay this hearing for down the road?
The judges said they wanted everybody in court tonight.
So you can't like file anything to
Listen, let me tell you something else, you guys who don't know this. No sitting judge will handle this lawsuit in the state of Pennsylvania. No sitting judge will handle this lawsuit. They had to get a judge who was retired.
Senior judge.
What do you call it?
Senior judge.
Senior judge. to
So
hear
nobody
this.
in the state heard the case? No judge in the state?
No.
No
No,
current
they had to
senior judge
get,
would take the case.
he had to go back to the OPC to appoint a judge, and they appoint a judge who's a retired judge.
And he's coming here.
He's coming in from Penn State. So that's what they did all about it. That's what it was all about, to embarrass us before the election. By backfire these people, they want to take the blood from the taxpayer. It will not happen. And Mr. Chicatano, again, for your record, Mr. Chicatano, we did not start this. They started this today.
No, we were even going to have a press conference because we did get to the bottom of it at the last meeting when I had announced that we found out some corruption.
You remember, we keep them after the election.
We were saving that for after the election because we didn't want to make it political. And we have the evidence. We can bring it forth right now that they're robbing the taxpayers hundreds of thousands of dollars.
And you know why we didn't bring it up? Because the people who's running, and we refused to come forward in the election. We figured after the election, we will come forward because it will have a more merit.
Who's robbing the taxpayers?
I said the people that run, the certain individual, okay, running the election, okay, we pay insurance to some people. They should not have insurance. The record is specific, the resolution is specific, but we should remember what Mr. Bridy said last meeting, we said we was going to bring forward. Well, we won't bring forward because it's an election year. Let's wait after the election. He has more merit than the case.
They not only made an error in the motion, but then
After the election, Mr. Bridy, please.
they rigged the hours.
Forget it. After the
An
election.
office? A row officer did?
No, we will not bring it up forward, we will bring it after the election, please. Okay? And, so I want to tell you about the judge too. They had to get a judge, who's a retired judge, to hear the case, because, you know why? Because it's no sitting judge will hear it, because, oh, God forbid, they rule one way or the other way. No matter what they rule, the judge's gonna be, they're gonna make enemy. So let's not be political, let's do what's best.